Robin? Who killed Cock Robin?
I set the fly with my little eye. I saw him die. Who'll make the shroud?
Who'll be the parson? Who'll be the parson? I said the room with my little holy book. I'll be the parson. Who'll be the clock? Who'll be the clock? I said the lock fits not in the dark. I'll be the clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to determine the circumstances surrounding one Mr. Robin Redchester of Millgarth, Beetham. I am Bernie Chewett, coroner charged with the conduct of these proceedings. We shall begin with the police evidence. Call Inspector Fly.
Call Inspector
Call Inspector Fly! Call Inspector Fly! Swarming round the cooling corpse, asking questions: who, when, why, where there's a body, you're bound to find him. Buzzy, busy body, Inspector Fly.
Silence! Inspector, tell us of the circumstances that led to the discovery of the deceased.
Ma'am. On Friday, April 11th, I, Inspector Fly, was heading an investigation into the criminal activities of one Johnny the Hedge Sparrow, a well-known fence from London. We are following Sparrow up the lane, myself and Sergeant Midgley. We were approximately 50 yards behind him, with the path bent round to the right, and we lost sight of him amongst the trees. Are you following?
Yes.
Upon reaching the bend, we found ourselves on one side of a large clearing. Sparrow standing on the other, over the body, i.e. Mr. Robin Redchester. We contacted Mrs. Redchester, who had actually reported her husband missing at 7 a.m. on the same day. She hadn't noticed that her husband hadn't returned from his previous evening's outings, as she'd gone to bed early. When she was shown the body, she did in fact confirm the body as her husband, Mr. Robin Redchester.
Cocky Robin copped a cropper in a clearing by a bend, said he loved her, but he left her. Who knows where it's going to end?
The body was dressed in fine brown tweeds, red waistcoat, and a single arrow sticking out of his chest. The arrow had killed him. Give her the arrow. Thank you.
And you understood from this that Mr. Sparrow had shot Mr. Redchester?
Indeed.
Cocky Redchester killed by an arrow. Rumours are flying. Bet it's that Sparrow.
Thank you, Inspector.
Ma'am, there were some elements in doubt relating to Sparrow being the murderer, i.e. not necessarily the murderer. But we did arrest him on the basis of the evidence at the scene and took him back to the police station, where we've actually got really nice coffee and walnut cake at the moment.
Bernie's dipping in.
Thank you, Inspector.
Can I just give my elements of doubt towards Sparrow being the murderer, please?
These were?
1. Means no boat was recovered from the scene. 2. Mr. John Sparrow wasn't seen going into the woods with a bow nor arrow.
Sparrow's under great suspicion. Shady, but no ammunition.
Silence! Number 3.
Number 3. Motivation. Until this incident, we cannot connect Robin Redchester and Sparrow in any way, shape or form.
Call that an investigation.
Not a clear one, how or why?
Where's the bow that shot the arrow?
I don't know,
Suspector Fly.
What led Mr. Redchester to be in the woods at that time of night?
I bet I could tell you.
Oh, but you could, you slapper.
Oi!
Quiet, please. Inspector, are you able to shed any light?
In the course of my investigations, I interviewed one Miss Julia Heron of Down Tower, who informed me that Mr. Robin Redchester was in the habit of going out later in the evening with one Mr. Ken Fisher for the purposes of poaching.
Oh, I.
A likely tale.
And the rest.
Thank you, Inspector. You may stand down. Is Mrs. Heron in court?
Call Julia Heron.
Call Julia Heron. Call Julia Heron.
What's the matter with the dratty thing? Oh, here, hold that. Oh, you just can't get anything that lasts these days. Completely useless.
Mrs. Heron!
Yes, yes, yes. I shall be with you in a minute. Where do you want me? There?
You are Mrs. Julia Heron, and you live at Dalham Tower.
Correct. We family own all of this.
Pinched it more like.
Well, we've been here for centuries, generations, and we're in the history books. Dear Harold Crow, who let him in?
Mrs. Heron, please confine yourself to answering the questions I shall put to you. I understand you knew the deceased Mr. Redchester.
I do know the deceased Mr. Redchester. Well, we Herons of Dalham Tower, well, we are the principal family of the county. We know everybody, and everybody knows us. I am Julia Heron, and I do live at Dalham Tower.
Jumped up jammy cranes, the lot of yes.
Dear Harold Crow, do we have to have people like that in here?
Please,
Too common.
can we return to Mr. Redchester?
A rightful little man. Common as muck. Pretended to be a gentleman behind all that country squire bonhomie. Reproduction furniture. Fake. Completely fake. And then there was that business with that young Jenny Wren. People think butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. But that's another story. Just look at her youngest. There's no way that great brute of a boy is a Wren boy. Cuckoo in the nest, if ever there was one.
Can we return to Mr. Redchester?
Well, yes. She had her eye on him from the beginning, and he took no persuading, I can tell you. You shouldn't talk ill of the dead, and there were his other nocturnal activities.
Other activities?
Poaching! Do wake up!
So then how do you think he died?
Well, always after our game. Really? Yes. Probably drunk as a lord. Always in the wheat sheaf, having a drink. Drunk as a lord, holding the bow the wrong way round. Shot himself. Or else, how should I know? Perhaps Mr. Wren finally grew some backbone and shot him. Well, how would I know? That's the police's job, for heaven's sake. What on earth do we pay our taxes for?
So you think he was out poaching?
Just like that Kenneth Fisher. He was always after our salmon. Up before my brother a couple of times. Really, got off with some legal loophole. No respect for law and order.
Madam, we are not concerned with the game laws here. This is an inquest.
It's my family's fish and game they're poaching. You should do something about it.
What gives you the right to everything that flies, swims or crawls? You stuck-up old clothes bra!
Trust you to take Fisher's side. I think you'll find the laws on man, though, when I think of how my husband helped your family when they were in difficulties. But that's the thing today, isn't it? Huh? No sense of loyalty, no service, and no honouring the past.
Your idea of honouring the past is to take everything you can and then kick out all those as won't work for you.
Oh, well, we all know your sort, Harold Crow, forever claiming to have rights for this, that, and the other, going back to one Tuesday, 19 million years ago. Ha! Well, rights come with responsibilities, my man. My family have been here since the Middle Ages, when your people were just peasants, serfs. Your father would be turning in his grave if he could see you now. The state of your place. The mess. You just wallow in your filth, expecting a handout. Well, thinking the world owes you a living. Let me tell you, it doesn't. Of all the shitless, scruffy, devious, untidy chaff that clog up this estate, you take me over,
Unless you have anything relevant to say in this trial, I will remind you to keep quiet, or I shall have you removed.
Excuse me. Perhaps I might be allowed to offer my observations at this point in time.
And to whom, may I ask, are you?
Charles Swan. I live right here by the river. And I have to say that this lady is absolutely correct. Flagrant breaches of law and order right under our noses.
Swanny Swan swans into town, buying up everything that hasn't fallen down. Thinks his money makes him posh. Smarty pants Swanny with his pile of dosh. Self, 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 and stuff the rest. Swanky banker, feathering his nest.
What did you say your name was?
Swan. Charles Swan.
Oh.
Moved in last year. And here's a case in point. Hardly moved in when some itinerant barger moors up on the riverbank right next to our cruiser and refuses to budge. Of course I went to the police. Useless. Said it was a matter for the civil courts. I told them I'm not going to spend a fortune on lawyers just because some waterborne tinkers have camped out on my lawn.
That'll be Tommy Moore and his family. There's nothing wrong with them. There's a boat been moored there since long before your cruiser were ever even thought of.
Oh, it's the stress. Apart from everything else. We're just about to have twins, you see, and the last thing we need is a load of ragamuffin urchins running all over the place, screaming and shouting. And the constant smell of cooking. And things have started to go missing. Not to mention their clothesline, bedding and underwear and all sorts flapping away all over their grub little boat. It completely spoils our view. And the singing, day and night, is a total nightmare.
Nothing wrong with Tommy, he's a grand lad.
Well, supposing I came and camped out on your lawn. It is trespassing. Trespassing. Plain and simple.
We know all about that, don't we, missus? Coming here, stealing our houses and homes just because you're rich, call yourself gentry, and think you're the king of the mucky.
Silence! I must insist on silence in court!
Oh aye, that's the way.
Here we go.
Just like always.
The law protects the rich guy
Because they can pay the lawyers.
that couldn't give a flying fart for the poor who've nothing.
The rambling beak installed in session is 1 part ass, 9 parts possession. 12 men and women seldom seek to steal the
that coffin.
Precisely now.
Nay, you've got the wrong end of the stick.
The man that lies in that coffin is not yon Red Chesterfield.
Nay, it's our best mate and comrade, John Barleycorn,
And with him, the corpse of this mill,
and hundreds like it,
murdered by William Rudd.
and all his crew of greedy money grinders.
All over the country, the old ways are going.
Landlords don't need the workforce anymore.
Who needs men?
Can harvest it quicker and cheaper with machines.
Who feeds the men?
They'll have to go where the work is, and take their wives and families with them.
What do they reap then?
In the forge and the foundry, they reap a harvest of iron and steel.
Aye, they make the very machines that cut them off from their former lives.
They work in the dirt and the soot and the sweat and the din, making money for the owners and next to nothing for themselves.
What do they eat then?
Bread. That's made from the dirt and the soot and the sweat.
Now rivers run idly by silent mill wheels, and over broken weirs.
Yeah, their wheels are powered by rivers of fire, fed by streams of coal, wrenched from the dark seams deep underground, and consumed in the furnaces of mammon.
And what are the workers, the millers, the brothers?
Brothers are tramping every day for sixpence, wet or dry, for the want of tin. And we've been on the road for weeks on this rumour of work.
Walking fairly through the branches.
And all for a square meal, a pint, and a slap on the back.
Vagrants.
Drunkards.
We're travelling brothers. Once we were the travelling kings of the new age, proud German millwrights with our tools of all crafts.
Luddites.
But now there's no work to be had. Wherever we go, it's the same.
We're outcasts, rejected.
They call us vagabond, like the old foul slacker at the gate.
What has this got to do with Robin Redchester?
With yon coffin. Well, listen to this then and think on. We were 3 brothers when we came here.
1,
2,
and John Barleycorn.
John Barleycorn. And he was already ill when we got here.
Too many miles on the road.
Too little food in his stomach.
Too little work to be had.
Too many mills killed off.
And now they've killed him too.
John Barleycorn,
Our mate,
our brother. So that's who lies in yon coffin.
John Barleycorn.
And hundreds like him.
Once a stranger,
Then a brother. So, now we're after William Rudd, the factory owner at Waterhouses here. He's one of them that's championed the bigger machines, the longer hours, the cheaper labour, employing women and children. It's factory owners profiteering that's killing off our small mills. It's William Rudd's at the root of it. It's William Rudd killed our mate John Barleycorn. Once a stranger,
then a brother. They cut him down.
That's a lie.
So tell that to a vagabond. We're artisan journeymen. The old ways, the old crafts. We go anywhere for work, whatever it took. We walked through the night if we had to. And now that's all changed. Now we want justice.
Justice for John Barleycorn.
Justice for John Barleycorn! Justice for John Barleycorn!
No, that's not why Rudd closed the mill. It's all to do with that terrible tragedy. The miller's daughter, their mother was distraught. And the father, poor Thomas. Absolutely dreadful. They say it was suicide. But I rescued her from the river with a bottle of arsenic from Greaves Pharmacy, never using that pharmacy again. And she handed me this letter. I will read it to you. Dearest Lizzie, I am sorry I cannot continue like this. I no longer feel for you as I did. Perhaps you would do better to forget all about me. Your former friend, Robert Wilson. So that's why the mill closed. It was that terrible tragedy, that terrible suicide. It was just scandalous, awful, and the rumours.
Don't be so stupid, you daft old bat! Rudd wanted to close the mill for years. He merely went and exploited poor Thomas's misery, same as he exploits everybody else's. These gentlemen, he's right. It's the mill that's dead in this village, and it was Rudd has killed it!
I don't know how you put a mill in a coffin. I still say it's Elizabeth in there. Justice for Elizabeth.
Mrs. Heron, there is absolutely no possibility that this coffin contains the body of anyone other than Mr. Robin Redchester, who's inquest and trial.
There's no way to settle this! Let's open it up and look!
Absolutely no possibility.
We'll see about that. Come on, you two! Listen! The mill! It's alive! It's working!
Now what three men came out to the west, their fortunes hard to try. And these three men made a solemn vow. John Barleycorn was right. John Barleycorn was right. They plowed, they sowed, they harrowed him in, threw crops on his head. Then these three men made a solemn vow. John Barleycorn was dead. John Barleycorn was dead.
Long live John Barleycorn, it's a man who died before he was born. It's a help to John Barleycorn.
They let him die for a long, long time till the rains from heaven did fall. And little Sir John sprung up his head, and he soon amazed them all. Soon amazed them all. They let him stand till midsummer, till he looked both pale and wan. Then little Sir John go along with beard, and so became a man. So became a man.
Barleycorn, long live John Barleycorn, he's a man who died before he was born. It's a help to John Barleycorn.
When the fire came, with the slice that shone, rolling off Bethany, they rolled in tide by the waste, serving for a steam, serving for a steam. Then the fire came, when the sharp forks and the eating yards, and the lonely serving was the
Long live John Barleycorn, he's a man who died before he was born. It's a help to John Barleycorn.
everyone together.
Hail John Barleycorn, long live John Barleycorn, he's a man who died before he was born. It's a help to John Barleycorn.
Who killed Cock Robin?
I set the sparrow with my bow and arrow. I killed Cock Robin.
All the birds of the air fell a sighing and a sobbing when they heard of the death of poor Cock Robin. When they heard of the death of poor Cock Robin. Who saw him die?
I set the fly with my little eye. I saw him die.
All the birds of the air fell a sighing and a sobbing when they heard of the death of poor Cock Robin. When they heard of the death of poor Cock Robin. Who'll dig his grave?
I set the owl with my little crown. I'll dig his grave.
All the birds of the air fell a sighing and a sobbing when they heard of the death of poor Cock Robin. When they heard of the death of poor